Welcome to this QuickBooks Online tutorial for beginners 2019 on how to enter a credit card bill in QuickBooks Online. My name is Matt Hultquist with the Hultquist firm in Greenville, South Carolina. We are a full service CPA and business advisory firm and work with many clients all over the place on tax planning, financial statements, accounting, and general business planning. And what I want to do is go through this video and show you how to correctly enter a credit card bill, because a lot of people get confused on entering a bill like a normal operating bill versus entering a credit card bill. And there's a certain way you want to do it. And the reason this is important is because you want to capture your expenses in the right time period. Okay. And a lot of people do this incorrectly. All right. So a normal bill that you get in the mail, let's say it's an operating bill, what you're going to do is just go up to the Quick Create menu and enter a bill. Okay. So what a lot of people will do is they will choose the vendor. Let's say it's, Chase Visa or Capital One or whatever the case may be. They're going to choose their vendor and they're going to put in the total amount of the bill, or they're going to put in the minimum payment. Okay. Now the problem with that is that your credit card statement may have charges on it, that are, say, $3,000. And if your minimum payment is $200, you don't want to just put in the minimum payment here as a bill, because under accounting rules and tax rules, you can expense all of those credit card charges when they happen. Okay. So even if you haven't paid the credit card bill or the full credit card bill, you can still expense those charges. And you want to make sure that you do this, one, for tax purposes so that you can deduct those expenses, but two, so that you have accurate financial statements. Okay, so let me show you the process here. So when you get a credit card bill, whether it's online or whether it's in the mail, you do not follow this typical enter bill process. Okay, so here's what you want to do. First of all, the easiest way to enter credit card charges is to set up your bank feed and have that attached to your credit card online so that it imports all of your credit card transactions. Okay, so this is a sample company file, but if I go to banking, let me go ahead and do this, get this out of here. Okay, so you'll see there's a MasterCard set up here. And in the bank feed, it's going to import all of the charges from your credit card. So you would go through and simply add, categorize these expenses, put them to the appropriate account, put them to the right class or customer if you need to, and then add them. Some of them may match, but you can go through and view these and make sure they're the right charges. So once you go through all this, you're done entering the charges. Now, if you don't use a bank feed, okay, what you're going to do is you're going to go, the easiest way is going to be to go to, let's see, if we go to the chart of accounts over here. Okay, if you go to your MasterCard account right here and you view the register. Okay, so in the register, this is just all the different credit card expenses. So in this example, what you would do is, if you weren't using the bank feed, you would want to go in and you would want to add every single charge. And the date that you're going to put on there is going to be the date it was charged, not the date of the statement. Okay, and just like normal, you go through and you add the payee, you put in the account, the charge, or the payment, whatever the case may be. All right, so you want to make sure you enter all of those charges with the right date so that you are getting that expense in the right time period. Okay, now, once you have all of the charges in there, the next step is you want to reconcile your credit card. So you saw I clicked reconcile, okay? And you're going to choose MasterCard or whatever credit card it is. Okay, so you choose this account. You're going to put in the ending balance, whatever the ending balance on your statement is, and the ending date, which is going to be the ending date on the statement. All right, now, when you go through and you reconcile, so you're reconciling this just like a checking account in QuickBooks Online. Once you go through and reconcile, QuickBooks is going to ask you, do you want to enter a bill for this credit card? You can enter a payment for, now in the register if you've already paid it, or you can enter a bill for payment later. All right. So what's happening here then is you are entering and capturing all of those charges. You're getting the expenses in the right time period so you can deduct them for taxes and also have accurate financial statements. You're reconciling the credit card so you're showing the correct balance due on this credit card in your financial statements. And then you're entering a bill. All right. So it's very important you follow this process or these steps so that you get the most accurate information into QuickBooks. And then, once you enter that bill, it's going to show up as a pay bill just like any other bill in QuickBooks Online. Okay. So again, very, very important to follow this process and these steps, especially if you don't pay off your credit card balance every single month. And that way, this will allow you to have the accurate financials, make better business decisions, and also possibly reduce your taxes because you're capturing all those expenses. All right. Any questions whatsoever, feel free to leave a comment below. Also, feel free to contact us at the Hultquist firm. You can email me. You can give us a call. Happy to talk through your situation and see how we can help.